Hi. What does it mean to fail? Well, in school, failure seems fairly easy to define. We take a test and then we receive a grade. And if our score falls below a certain number, well, we fail. My career is in actuarial science, and the actuarial exams makes this distinction especially clear. Each exam is graded on a pass or fail basis. At the end, you receive one of two results. You either pass or failed. Now, it is true that this distinction serves a practical purpose. Schools and professional organizations need ways to evaluate progress. But when we carry that definition into mathematics itself, it just seems like we are losing something critical, because math is so much more than arriving at the correct answer. For starters, doing math involves asking questions, looking for patterns, trying examples, making conjectures, and then following ideas whose destinations we cannot yet see. Sometimes we try an approach and discover it does not work. Sometimes we make a mistake. Sometimes we reach an answer but still do not understand why it's true. And sometimes we spend hours on a problem without finding an answer at all. So, did we fail? Perhaps we need to separate failing in an exam from failing at mathematics. A person may know key concepts and yet fail in an exam because of calculation errors. And just as bad is if a person can pass an exam by memorizing the right formulas without developing much understanding. Test scores can give useful feedback, but it likely does not tell us everything. In fact, often when mathematicians work on questions, those questions do not have known answers yet. Most of their attempts do not work. They test an idea, they discover a problem, then they adjust their assumptions, and then they begin again. This is not an interruption of mathematics. This is mathematics. The unsuccessful attempt reveals something. It closes one path, exposes a hidden assumption, or maybe suggests a better question, even when it does not provide the answer and may deepen our understanding of the problem. I have experienced this process many times in my career. Yet it is easy for us to view a wrong answer differently. A wrong answer often communicates we were not good at math, so we begin to protect ourselves by maybe not raising our hands or avoiding difficult problems. It is too easy to wait for someone to show us the correct method, so we would not risk trying the wrong one. Eventually, success in math came to mean avoiding failure. But what if it means almost the opposite? What if growing in mathematics requires choosing problems difficult enough that our first attempts probably will fail? So this week, we're going to explore failure and perseverance, not simply as obstacles that we must endure, but as essential parts of discovery. We will look at mathematicians who struggled for years and questions that remain unsolved for centuries. But we will also ask what those stories might teach us about our own lives, because an unsuccessful attempt is not the same as an unsuccessful person. I believe that failure is not getting a wrong answer. I believe the deeper failure is allowing our fear of being wrong to keep us from exploring math at all.